Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh, let me just turn the lights up a little bit. In the darkness, there we go, a bit better. Let's tweak that one a bit more. There we go. Just give myself a suntan. Right, here we are. I remember this game. I think last time I played it was May. That's how long ago it is since I played LOTRO. But it's a Sunday. Why not? You know. Been playing plenty of other stuff. Path of Exile 2. It's taken up many hundreds of hours since they launched the last update, the last league. And then Black Flag Resynced. I haven't really had time to play that much this week. Been busy. And then, yeah, thought why not on a Sunday dive into a bit more LOTRO. As the Americans like to call it, LOTRO. Yeah, I think it's all phonetical, isn't it? It's all phonetical because it's Lord of, so they go O for of. Whereas we call it LOTRO because Lord of the Rings. But you know, I mean, the irony is it's just how you pronounce something. You know, it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, they actually use the text version, which is in British English in the game. Because that was how it was originally written by Tolkien, because he was an English professor. There you go. Even though some of the words, like connection, they actually, like when your connection drops, when it comes up on the screen, is actually spelled how they used to spell it. CONNEXION. Not CONNECTION. In every day's education. Which, I mean, when you think about connexion, why isn't it an X? Yeah. If you connect, but that was a CT. So you can see the argument for either. Okay, words, silly, just silly. Right. Anyway, let's get loaded in on Farkov, level 156. No. There we are. We are loaded in. How marvellous is that? There we go. Right, let's just bring up that. Let's bring up that. Doink. Let's see how the world is faring. Okay, good people. I actually have no idea, I must say. Okay. Oop. Whoop, I don't know. That was terrible. Can't spell today. I don't care. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you. Yeah, we're just sneaking in on the morning actually. Just sneaking in. Literally. Right. Something up for silver for free, universal ingredient pack, and a gold for free, which is advanced virtue, etc., etc. Nope, not going to do that one. Let's just do that. Hey, a lot of shimmy bags. That's a shocker. Yeah, so. Boop. Cool. Load of crap. Load of stuff. Right. Oh yeah, we were down here to Kigan, weren't we? We'd come from Adagim, haven't we? We'd been all around. Yeah, we'd been all around here, and then we just gone trot all the way to Kigan. Down to here, but I think we found that place and then we came back up to here. So continue further northwest along the road to Ansharu. Okay, let's head that way. Wow. Oh no, we want the Wall Street. I feel like there's a lot that I've forgotten. Right, let's send attack. Okay. We are quite ahead of ourselves, if you remember, in terms of leveling in the area as well. Do we need to just like... Yeah, I think we should. Let's just launch ourselves over the river. Oh, okay. That's quite a shallow river. That's good. Groovy. Nice. Excellent. Tool. So like the weird stone, like granity basalt structures up there. Okay. It's encased crystal. Okay. Nice. Onwards. Baron's Crypt Guardian. Okay, yeah, you're 158. Okay, so that's... Oh, well, the Jags of Cove. 157. Salt Shitter. Sifter. Do I need to just tootle on a little bit further? Yeah. Okay, let me just dismount and deal with this bloody coat. Go away. Haha. I should have just shouted out. Okay, Sand Shitter, you're coming out. Yeah. Boink. Thank you. Suspicious signpost. Amesh leaps from hiding. Okay. Unaware of your lack of surprise. There we go. Use I should repair this signpost as well. Okay. Let's repair. I'm going to get attacked in a second, aren't I, by that Saltland pack leader. Yep. What's that? I don't see it. Oh, sorry, as I've watched 3 consecutive streams and sparked a watch streak. Yeah, that's a new one. Yeah, that's just come up on the console. Okay. Apparently, I don't know, but you haven't though. That's the thing. You haven't watched 3 in a row because you haven't watched when I've been playing either Path of Exile or Assassin's Creed. So I don't know how that's... Yeah, okay. Very strange. Very strange. Right, let's just get rid of that Craven. Go away. Boink. Thank you. Okay, right. Rahazi.
Our paths cross once again, and it seems they each lead to the height of the sky.
So we've got to collect blades from brigands in Kigan and collect bows from Hold of Jalkula. Okay. And that's... Okay, let's just go up here and get this horse route though. Wow. That pack leader's awfully close. Let's go get this horse route though first. Let's go get that. Let's go grab. Head into here. Oop, hello. Thing's not loading again. I think as the game goes on, obviously, like what we're 19th year now, aren't we? Of the game. I think we. Ooh, hello. We see more and more in terms of how aged the game engine is now, which I think is unfortunate because the way it hitches and everything, it's quite painful at times. Right, okay, so we go back to Kigan. So anywhere around there, but then that's the blade hole, that's fine. So if we go back to Zajana, well, mind you, we could go to here, couldn't we? We can start off this way and then just go. So send Chachat. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's go back there. If we... There we go. 153 silver. Robbing... Right. A territorial raptor. Well, how does... Ah, okay, so it's gone all the way around that way. Okay, fair enough. Right, so collect blades from brigands in Kigan and collect bows from the hold of Jalkila. Okay. So it could be anywhere then. Really? Okay. I mean, I expect in the middle of the... Here's just going to be wildlife rather than maybe enemies. Whoop. God, thanks. Go away. Thank you. I mean, killing all this stuff is going to be fine because we need the XP. Ding dang do. Okay. Kill the bee. Oh, hello. You might do. Yep. Yeah, okay. Marksman. You might do. Yep. Another blade. Thank you. Keep going. Ooh, hello. Stuck on a rock. That's a hard place to be. Okay, little village over here. We're gonna get some action there. Let's see. Oink. So now it looks empty. Oh no, there they are. I say it just looked empty, but it wasn't. It was just very slow loading. Four of 6. Oh, a rat keeper. Right, we've done that. Oh wow, so it's all the way back up there. Oh, yeah, little cutthroat there. Okay, let's get on the horse then and then go back up there. All the way to the north. To the north! Let's see where we get to. So yeah, we're only like 4 levels off capping, because 160 is the current cap. Although I've only got like 11 million to get for 157, so yeah. Oh, there's a Jana cash. Can I get that? Or is that a... it's the... Oh, no, what does it say? We must have completed deed neutral with the city of Jajana. Okay. Yeah, okay. There's a deed to unlock them. Okay. Whee. Right, away we go. Whoop. A Kalakun. Looks like a dodo. Whoop. I think eventually, I mean, I know they use a lot of like regional names for stuff like the goblins and stuff like that, but it must be terribly difficult to come up with names that are actually relevant or seem relevant to the actual, you know, area or the actual game. You know, it's like, oh look, a goblin. Oh look, another goblin, and you're just like, yeah, how many goblins can you have in the game? But I mean, there was, you know. They seemingly did have different. Oh, we are at the right place. Different kinds of goblins. Obviously, we had the orcs. Then you had your little tiny goblins. Do we need to go with bows from Hold of this class? Okay, I feel like I'm not actually activated the right place yet. Let's go a little bit further. Okay. Okay. See, I should have just come here because I'd have got the sword as well. Which is annoying. Oh, hello. Oh, it was you. Or was it? There we go. Collect the bow. Bow. Wow. Or not. I really feel like it. Right. There's one there. I mean, they're a marksman. They're carrying a bow. Why can't we nick them bows? Would that not be the case? Nice. No, nothing there. Wow. So there's only 2 bows in this, but there it is. There. Oh, cutthroat, you little wanker. Boink. Thank you. Brigand bow there. How you doing, everyone? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. It is definitely afternoon now. Just about. Right, so we've got to go back. Bring the blades and bows to Rahazi at Gadum Un in Ansharu. Wow, this is definitely I have mine muted now during the day, so it doesn't ping. The yeah. Yeah. I just have it turned off, and then it comes back on again at night. Right, let's go round into there. Is it finished? Oh, okay. Right, let's go through here. This is a cool. I kind of like this environment to a degree because it's almost, I don't want to say snowy, but it's rocky and kind of, you could tell that it was going to be mined for something, you know. Oops. You know, taking the resources. Right, into here. Where do I need to be? All the way in here? Oh, hello. Okay. What the frick? Oh, they're on the right side somewhere. Okay. Let's head into there, where we should be then. Boink. Oh, you're over there. Yeah, hiding at the back. I always think on the minimap that, like, when you look here, yeah, for your quests, you've got the, like, gold and red one. I think if you're tracking it, it should also highlight the different colour on the minimap. Just a quality of life feature, I think. Like Glorfindel, Shanzami, Kishatal, Ulisha, and Rahasi.
I felt a chill when I arrived here, and my companions say they felt the same.
Okay, 2,000 virtue. Let's just double check that our virtuousness is being spent correctly. Wisdom is actually, apart from confidence, wisdom is quite low down. Okay.
The air is thin and cold in Ansheru. I like it not.
Okay.
I am Shenzamin of Kuranzar. We last spoke outside the town of Urmach in Imhular. Sharamizadi entrusted us with scouting the height of the sky for any sign of Ordakai aggression.
Mr. Gell, what you got to say?
Is this Mizadi any different?
Okay. He's a bit of a git, isn't he? He is a bit of a git. Find Naxadal to the north of Gadim Un. Okay, nice. Did it actually? I did. Okay, so it nearly gave us a full level and a little bit more because we're on 56 to 57, so... Okay, we'll wait for that. So how far... Okay, he's out here, so let's just get on a normal steed. A steed indeed. Boop. Oh, turned to night time already. Nope. Just a change in the light. Go away. And you can go away. What about you? Yeah. No, you. Okay, we got one. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Somewhere up here? Yeah. Oh, there's just a side door in there. Isn't this just kind of like the entry point? Okay. Okay. I suggest we're supposed to be finding this person and they're not here. Oh, you've discovered Naxadal. Okay, so this is an entryway. Okay. Are you going to count as a white? Probably not. Okay, so there's two of them there. Boink. There we go. Okay, so somebody is actually in here. Okay, fair enough. Boop, deeply stood. Nice.
I found something. Look here.
I think Rob's of a sorcerer. Did he come here to search treasure? I said nothing back at Gadon, but I think the unmanly scoundrel might be treasure-seeking himself. If not an outright brigand, should we tell him of this man's fate? It may encourage him to seek another profession. This corpse tells us the Ordekai have already pressed forward into Ansharu, and this man at least ran afoul of the whites. Has he anything upon him that tells the movement of his allies? Well, I thought you'd look, to be fair, but you know. Boop. You found the parchments covered in mad ravings. Get out, get out, get out, get away, get away. Never quiet, never silent. There is something else inside my head. Leave me alone. Get out, get out. Okay. Bring the parchment you found to Glorfindel. Gadam. Okay. Not going to do that one. So here then, bad boys. Oh. Like that. There we go. Just wait to see what was on the corpse. I saw the corpse lying there, so I thought, why not? Okay. Right, so all the way back around again then. Because there's, well, there is a big door there, but you know. Off we go. Okay. Beep beep. Okay, so there's some of the bad boys. Fair enough. Up the hill. Try and avoid these again. These are very annoyingly placed so that you're going to walk into them every time. Okay. In we go.
Toss a prime to
Jim
your
the Mank.
future. Oh, viewers of plenty. Oh, viewers of plenty. Whoa.
How you doing, Jim? Thank you very much. Where's me sounds gone? There we go. Run for Jim. There we go. Doink. Doink.
What have you found, my friend?
To look at your item, you've discovered something that must concern us. You hand the ravings of the Odakai sorcerer to Glorfidel, and he closely studies the parchment. After a moment, he looks up at you. These words remind me of Dagor Kalantir. To me, this writing sounds like someone with less fortitude than Inkanush experiencing a mind tampering of the Tharduth. Okay.
This raises a question in my mind about the reach of the Tharduth.
For these servants of Vanished Morgoth to threaten the people of Ansharu in this way, they must have either travelled from Utugbur, or as we did, or they work within a vault somewhere within Galar, as Inkanush supposed. We must find out. Something drove that sorcerer mad, and he was unable to resist it as it clawed his mind. He would have never been our enemy. He would have been our enemy, there is no doubt, but none should perish as he did. Okay. Right, so travel to okay. We've got to speak to him, have we? Well, let me just check, because that's just dinged. So we're just going to bring up confidence. We are well behind on these.
Creatures prying into your mind? Driving you mad? This is nonsense, surely.
This is my understanding. The Ordachai came here in search of something, and the Tharduth ensnared them.
The slain sorcerer you found was not alone. His allies may have perished nearby. They might also tell us what happened to them, as he did, alive, if they had been more fortunate than he. Before you returned, and Glorfidel's words replaced his bombast with fear, Mashtagal spoke of whites to the southwest. There we may find some information about the Tharduth, and if not, we will at least combat the danger such creatures pose to the folk of Ansharu with their continued presence. Okay, so we're going on another little journey, are we? Okay. Off we go. Okay, so can we come out here and then directly turn right, perhaps? I would suggest no, but there is seemingly a possible cut through there, though. Let's try that, shall we? Yes. Up here, and then they might be up in them there hills. Oh, we do need to turn right again, don't we, at some point? Up there. Oh, shit, I should have got up there, really. Okay, a bit further along, we should be okay. Boop. Boop, boop, Okay, let's cut up here. And then it's going to be around this, isn't it, somewhere? Okay. Right. Oop, hello. Fallen armsman. Okay. That. Guardian. Right, so we're in here, defeat whites. Okay, we defeated 2 of them, but unfortunately, because we hadn't actually triggered the area, it didn't count. Arse. Relentless soldier. Nice. Another one heading our way. And there's one there. Boink. Okay, hurry east to Spoiler's Crag and find the source of the scream. Okay. That's a fucking long distance that person screamed. Jesus. Let's go. Up. Up here. Here, perhaps? Maybe this way. Or either, I think he's going to be salt shitter. Sifter. Right. Yeah. Okay, I got stuck to the ground. You've discovered Spoiler's Crag. Okay, and somebody's just having fun with all the enemies. Cool. And the source of the scream. You've discovered a follow it to the height of this crag, search the body. Okay. Slain sorcerer. Read the mad scratchings of the sorcerer. Damadur, die as myself, get away, no voices, get away from Damadur. Okay. So they're obviously gone nuts too. Inventory overflow. There's a shocker. I've got too much shit in my bags. Right, let's head back down here then. Let's just wander down here. Toss ourselves off. Boink, boink. Yeah, got too much shit in our bags. Too much shit in our bags. Too much shit, too much shit, too much shit in our bags. Oh, hit the brakes. Doink. Need to go off it
The ill
out.
fortune of these Ordakai sorcerers continues. They should never have come.
And we
Behind
ding
the sky.
157.
Ashtagal fled this place while you were away.
So talk to Hamati, soldier, Kishtan in Gandim Doom. Okay, yep. All this crap. No. Don't want them. We don't. Let's just get off that.
Shinzamin and I cannot
work
let
with
these terrorists distract us from the mission
Shenzu
given to us by
Min.
Sharamizadi.
Work with Glorfindel. Okay, so I'm going to be doing here, aren't I? A lot of quests.
I have sought to put forth a brave face, but I
Okay.
have something to confess to you.
I hoped the Tharduth had all perished at Utugbur.
Cool. Right, so
Sharamizadi has asked Kishatal and I to treat with the
We'll
Temamir
go
who dwell
over
in this
there.
land.
Something has driven to madness the sorcerers of Ordaku encountered here in Ansheru.
So meet with Ulashar, meet with Glorfindel over there. Okay, so down doink along there. Oh yeah, so there's 4 of that. That's fine. Didn't see that one down there. So off we go. Whee! I'm doing the quest here. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Time to move on. Nope. Right, Warsteed. So out of here along the main road. Bish bash bosh. Onwards. we go. So we'll meet with Ulisha, probably at this crossroads. Speak to them there. Excuse me. La 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 la. Yeah. What is it with these salt shitters always spitting at me? It's rude. Right, somewhere along here. There they are. Found them. Found them.
A camp of
Defeat
brigands,
brigands at
Should we not
Zakur.
encourage them to move elsewhere?
Okay, along here then. Let's trundle. You, can we kill you? Do you count? No. But you're another deed. Nice. Blue. Give us a little bit of a. It seems like there hasn't been any adjustments to power usage still. I think everybody's pretty much running around without any power issues still. It's almost like there's no power reservation required or any kind of forethought for that. I mean, longer fights maybe, for example, or if there's anything that drains, but overall, power usage is not really an issue that I can tell. Okay, you did count. Okay. Rat keepers. Oh. Where's Ruffian? Bit out, jump and splat. Okay, you didn't count, but you may up there. Yep, you counted, and you... Cool, done. Nice. So they're over there somewhere. Whoop. Oh, we actually didn't even go into the camp either. Ah. Nice. Oh, he's there. He's hiding around the corner.
Look who I found engaged in friendly conversation with the brigands.
Have you no mercy? I have given up the life of a brigand.
We made little effort to disguise our talk of the Tharduth.
Yeah. Don't trust him.
We would not have harmed him, but I blame Mashtakal not for his escape.
Okay. Well, I mean, do you think he's just going to turn up elsewhere? Generally, I think he would. Somehow. Right, onwards. Next. So I think it's Glorfindel, who's next closest. Oh, hello. How are you? Thunderous Sulok. Okay. Okay. Just trundle through here. Oh. Yep. Oh, there is a horse route, a stable master down there, so we can pick that up. My only issue, I mean, the sky is cool, but you can see where it wraps, where it starts there, because everything kind of is, well, I think you can see from the stars there. But here, this galaxy just looks so pixelated and low resolution. Could do with being like a higher resolution. Mordecai, look out. Look out! Need to look out because you're in the way. Okay, right. Stable master, thank you.
May your day prove profitable.
May your day prove profitable. Bounties, tell you what. Let's pick up some of them. Okay. So, yeah. So, okay. It's just in case we find them. We do them. If not, we bin them off.
We
Right.
were right to come here. Travelers speak of a cleft in the rocks to the south, named Damadur.
Okay. Right, we're up that hill somewhere. So we'll just go on a horse. Horse, a horse, a horse, of course. Diddle 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 diddle. Okay, we've done that. We got on the war steed then. Change. So go back to Ulash here and speak to Ulashar, who then we're going to speak to further along the road as well.
The Ordachai encamp outside Damadur.
I want to help you, but...
Arshuk began to tell Ulishar about something he saw at Damadur, but then he was overcome with terror.
We've got to head back up there, retrieve a fancy Ordekai blade from the camp at Kothral. Okay. Shouldn't be too difficult on the horn. Actually, let's just see if we can kill him. Wow, target not in line of sight. Oh, damn it. Maybe just too far away. Boop. Gotta love. Moonwalk backwards up the hill. while firing off your super skills. Okay. He got a ring above his head, so he obviously is kill X amount of these. Challenge, defeat Mordecai. Okay, we might as well do that because we need to do that to find the blades. 2. Hello. A slaughterer. Nice. You look beastie, so we'll take him on. He's actually a bit of a beast. I just realised he's 800,000. Oops. There we go. Okay. Stunned. Nice. Okay. Still need to go into here to get a fancy schmancy sword. Okay, do I need to kill that Dolo? Because they're the ones that might drop the sword. Let's just do that. Let's do that. Let's take on the Dolo. No, let's see. It's on the floor. There we go, we can advance that. Cool. Okay. Let's just here, look, I think we'll have to take on a lot of them. There we go, Marvel. Who's... Right, piss off, Tiddles. Be gone. Thank you. Go check this. Nothing worse than them just all hanging around. Right, done that, done that. Let's get out of here. Go back down the hill. And whoosh. Through there. So, okay. We could go over here actually and find a couple of these bounties while we're here. There's a wild donkey. Hello. Young Boomac. Okay. Yeah, let's go over here and see if we can find it. Wow. I found the only rock in the middle of this bloody place. Terrible. More Mordecai. Gabbercore. Okay. There's going to be a big sulok or something. Bloody jackal. Piss off. Okay, it's a runaway war Mumak. And is that who we're supposed to be taking on? Oh no, it's that one. Starer. Somebody's actually fighting it. Get there and give him a hand. There we go. That's handy. We helped him. Ah! They did most of the hard work. And I did do a lot. I just did a few shots. Blood blink. Alright, they're going to be up in these hills somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to get up here, though. No? Whoop. No, no. Oh, Christ, on a bicycle. Now I'm stuck in a hole by the looks of it. Another wild donkey. Okay, just up here to the north somewhere. Ah, Tez Dab the Butcher. Okay. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's be in the town. Good resistances, that is a fact. Any of my shots were getting through there. Knock me out as well. There we go. That's that one done. So where's the last one then? Is that there? Oh yeah, back over there. I feel like it's going to be rude if I don't go do that one, so I think I might have to go do that one. I'll have to go do one. Better. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, dude. Yeah, that's the one that I just helped with the other fight, and then he's just turned up to kill that other one. Right, so go do that one. Okay. Just throw ourselves off this cliff, I think. There we go. Oops. Got hit by an oath breaker straight. Oh, yeah. So how the hell did that happen? And then I realised he's right underneath me. Right, so he's over here up against this wall. Somewhere. Enudari. Okay, I'm going to say it's got to be somebody that's wandering around. That's all shit to fuck off. Oh, don't go wandering off, come on. Doink. White of some description. Done! Right, so that's the other bounty done. No coconuts were harmed in making those. Let's head back to town. Hand in the bounties. Okay, we're tickling along. 32 million, 33 million to get to the next level. Not too bad, so we're probably not fifth, so but that big drop there. Probably about a sixth of the way through, perhaps, maybe. The hell? Did I accidentally just fire at that? Must have done. Right, let's go here. We can hand in some shizzle. Bounties. Where's Halshum? Speak to him because he's the one that...
What is it? What have you done?
Okay. There we go.
It was a few nights ago.
Fine.
It is clear to me from Ashuk's account that the large orcs he saw from afar
I don't know.
were Rutugi.
Ha!
I believe what Ashuk has told to us.
Right, okay. We need to start some shit again. I need that. Okay, get rid. Finished now? Okay. And then what the hell is that box? Was a Sunkissed Humble Essence box. Okay, so this is the next tier of essences by the looks of it. Marvelous. Right. That's that one. I've just been really dense and I can't see this person. I mean, that is obviously a possibility. But it is him seemingly around this corner down here. Oh, he's there on the outside. What? Well, I'm going to speak to you from the inside.
Coin, fire, and comfort find you, outsider.
No worries.
May your day prove profitable. Riches chase you, friend.
Oh, there we go. Certainly wasn't going to go walking all the way around. Right, meet with Ulishar in the eastern bank of the dry Usal River. Okay, let's get another... along here and round to the right. As we do. Okay. Up. Light him. Coming through. Beep beep. And there he is. Doink. Oh god. Get rid of it. Doink. See ya. Almost got there, didn't you, dude? Almost.
This is where the Ordachai seized me. I have not returned here since I escaped from Amok's Stool.
Cool. Right, let's head over the other side. Ooh, texture load, thank you. Anshu Corpse Beetle. They will attack. Yep. Rubbish. Whoa, hello. Okay. A rock huntress. Okay. Do we... Shouldn't really. You know, big bird. Fully high defender just joined in now, which is not a great combination. Let's do that. Marvellous. Right, that's that done. Okay, let's just heal that. Okay, there's a lot there. So that is investigation. So where? Okay, we'll just carry on for that next bit. Offwards. Tally ho. Ah, there's one right on the crossroads and then one just further south. I just couldn't see that one. I was like looking at the map and thinking, well, I can see that one, but where's the other one? That one's the original investigation for helping everybody. Whoop, let's avoid that. Bats. Get some batter. It's under a sulok. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Before we make our way to Jiret Menesh, we should speak with this man, Dejimul.
Hello, Deji. How you doing?
I told your companions what I would tell you, stranger. That the Marmir may not receive you with open arms.
Yeah, okay. It's fair enough. Well, they're a bit pissed at us, okay? They're just not happy that we're here.
Dejimul may be right, but I hope to prove him wrong. Let us speak with this Temamir.
Okay. Abati? There we go.
Move along. There is nothing for you here.
This insult cannot be allowed to stand. How dare this dwarf speak so to the emissaries of renewed Hamat?
Okay. Right, so we got, in fact, because I'm so close, I'm going to go find the one to the south first. And then we'll go up to the place at the top to the north. To the north. Whee. Whoop. Hillbat. Sheru Obliterator, wild donkeys, another bat. Over this hill somewhere. People on the road. Whoop. Okay.
That is the way to what had once been the mines of Lakindar, where Shurugnin toiled.
Okay. That's a hell of a big place. Lots of big stairs. A wandering dwarf white. Okay. There we go. That's some impressive stairs, is it not? Let's climb them on foot, shall we? Just for kicks and shiggles. There we go. Just so you can feel what it's like going all the way up the stairs. Okay, lots of dwarf whites around. Go to peace. I don't have enough room for that. Way too much shit. Okay, there's one around this corner. Nice. Nice, done. Ah. So I've still got to do what? Oh, hello. Okay. Browse and shop. Don't need them. Don't need them. Don't need them. They don't have enough room for that. There's a shocker. There we go. Right, nice. Let's get out of here, go back down the hill. Don't need any of them. Whee! If we go. Okay, an obliterator stood in our pathway. I'm not going to do. Just going to obliterate it. Nice.
After Shuruknin freed the thralls of Lakindar, her name and legend spread throughout all the land of Shagana.
Okay, so, right, let's get on the war steed then, and let's just head way to the north to here. Whoop. Hit the right button. Yeah. Devastator. Right, so up through here and then off to the left is the city, the encampment, whatever it is. fucking legs. Okay, right. Okay, so it's going to be behind that big ass rock, is it? I don't know. Big bird. Hmm? Ah, yeah. Glad you're aware of that. Right, up here. Now, can we get through here easily? Okay. Apparently, we have to fight our way through. Yep, so up here and to the right. Boink.
Can I do something for you?
Can I do something for you? Okay, right, so... let's see what we got. Why are we carrying that? What the? Why are we carrying them when they're just crap? I don't need them. Get rid of them. Sunscorch. Burp. Yeah. Nickel again. Sun-baked axes. Okay, so we can do sun-baked axes. That's fine. Okay. Boop. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yes. Soon be Christmas. Did I literally just pick the wrong one? I did. Oh. Saw cheese. There we go. Doing it. Cool. Let's remove that from there. That's fine. Shop. Keep that. Don't need that. Keep that. Cool. We'll sort my bags out eventually, you know. Ish. Maybe. Think about it. Right, talk to Glorfindel, find Shalamek Gita, the ruler of the Juret Manesh. Inside the fortress. Okay, how the frick do you get stairs? Oh, stairs there. Wow. Easy for me to get down there. Okay. This is quite a cool, cool place with a nice little oasis in the middle of it, yeah. See that? Appreciate that. Doink. In we go. Oh, well, let's not toss ourselves off there, because that's going to be painful. And the problem with when they do these extravagant environments, it's actually a very poor performing. I mean, I'm getting 40 frames per second, which is not great. Okay. I came in here, but I have no idea where this person is. In fact, are they even in here? Yeah, oh gosh, 30 frames per second. Sheesh. That's not so good. What is it with dwarves and elves and everything? It's like no handrails, no guardrails or anything. It's just like, nah. You fall off, it's because you're a dickhead. Do I actually need to be in here or not? I can't seem to find this guy who I'm supposed to speak to. Halamek Gita, whatever he's called. Oh, is he supposed to be over there? Okay, that looks like his throne. Okay, looks like it's him. There he is.
Yes?
Shall I make you to the ruler of the JRR Menesh? Listen, introduce yourself and the Hamati soldiers, Kishatal and Shazamian. You're going to relay your treatment of Kagam Valley, and the dwarf leader frowns. This dwarf Habati is not immediately known to me, but I have been most busy with the affairs within JRR Menesh itself. The operation of distant outposts on the surface I leave to others. I will hear the words of renewed Hamat, but it is customary for such dignitaries to lend some assistance with when they arrive, as a showing of good faith. Two such problems currently trouble my people: an infestation of Gredbig and a host of worms. Does Hamat intend to help us with these matters? Yes, yes, you do.
If this is the custom, we should see it done.
Okay. So defeat Gredbig on the slopes of Shalalhin on the slopes. Yeah, okay. Okay. Whoop. Let's go kill some stuff. Okay. This is a bit of a pain in the bum place to kind of get in and out of, isn't it? As good looking kind of and different it is, it's very much now this is the thing with dwarves. They're very short legs. Why would you build so many stairs? I mean, you know, if you're going to struggle with the height thing, don't build so many stairs. Build slopes. Okay, so we're... Okay, we literally aren't going to be able to get out where we need to be. Collect egg clusters at the slopes of Salahin or defeat worms at the seething wells. Okay. Why do I feel like I'm going to get to a dead end? Why the frick did I come down here? Oh, I'll tell you what, we're just going to toss ourselves off. There we go. And we got the lost it. Wink. Right, round. Through here. Find the gap. Okay, over here through possibly this gap here. And then hopefully not launch into oblivion. Should be good. Okay, someone just shot something at me. 2 rocks there. Let's avoid them if we can. And defend. Ow! Not very nice. There we go. Right. So we go. Okay, that was an awfully big drop. Ah! Oop. Kill a lizard. Oop. Nice. Right down here. I think this is about the right place. Yeah, it is. Okay. Not enough room. No shit. Oh. Pull 3. Nice. So we're killing worms. Nice. Okay. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. A misplaced axe. Okay. Cool. Another misplaced axe. Excellent. Boo-boo. Okay, I've missed an axe. It's further up here somewhere. Yeah. Boop. There. Go straight past it at the start. Right, okay, now we need to go back. Can we get back up here, or we're going to go all the fucking way around? Because that's going to be annoying if we do. Possibly a slope here that we can use. Ah, okay. This could be handy. If we don't get knocked off. There'll be a winding slope. Slope of windy pants. Groovy. Right, around here, handbrake turn. Splendissimo. Doodle 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 doo. Another handbrake turn. Never in doubt. Right, so we've got to go find him again. least we have an idea where he is now. Across the bridge. Leroy Jenkins off. Boink. Yep. Down into here. Sunday lag kicking in. Right. And run all the way around. Yeah.
What is it that you want?
Very good, very good. In the form of your work on behalf of the Temirajur nation, we'll now listen to the words of the emissaries of Sharamizadi of renewed Habat. Right, shoot your shot, Shinzamin.
Thank you for your help getting this audience. We can now take it from here.
Ah, don't have enough room. Fuck. Rubbish. Get rid of that, thank you. Don't think we need that either. Go away, thank you. Yeah. Finish now. Badoink. Right, so. So, where did we have set Sulma Dash? Okay, that's not really where we want to be. Okay. Right, let's get out of here. Excellent. Right. Up the stairs again we go. Right, back across the bridge and then find the Stablemaster. And then we can get the horse back to there. Okay, we're tickling along nicely. We're nearly 157.5. It's better than a kick in that. There's the Stablemaster.
Can I do something for you?
So yeah, we need to go back to Kanaggur. There. Off we go. Diddle-it-diddle-it-diddle-it-diddle-it-diddle. Splendid. There. Right, there's Glorfindel. Yo.
The Blade Orotheg. That is a name I have not heard in some time.
Okay, so he's not. Yes, it is known to me during the Great War against Morgoth in the First Age. A great warrior of my own people sought a champion to stem the flow of orcs from the lands of the south. Her name is Minstrel, and she carried the deadly sword Orotheg Rathorn, but she despaired, for the folk of the south were kept on the edge of starvation by cruel oppressors, and the spark of rebellion was snuffed out wherever it threatened to catch. Tidings from Beleriand of one disaster after another reached Mirthil's despairing ears, and she knew she was nearly out of time. If she was to find a hero that could rally the people of Shagana against Morgoth, she had to find that hero soon. Find her she did, for word of Shurugnin had begun to spread following the revolt at Lakindar. Mithril gifted her the blade Orotheg, and together the two great heroes loosened a hold of the orcs upon the land and its people. Okay, interesting.
I am inspired to hear of this cooperation between Elf Champion and Shagani warrior Glorfindel.
Mithril's walls Orotheg would go on to greatness, for with it Shurugnin would face the fearsome dragon as Akizi and the terrible children on the shores of the lake Idagal said in song that the bones of the three dragons lay at the bottom of the lake for thousands of years. With dragon as Akizi pursued Shurugnin northward in rage and both disappeared into legend, but what befell the elf Minstrel?
The tales of your people are not so different than those of mine, Rahazi.
If you continue a story long enough, it often ends in sadness. Shurugnin's fate is known for certain, neither is that of Minstrel. Many great her deeds during the wars against Morgoth. It said she stood fearlessly before one of the most terrifying servants, the Balrog of legend, but what happened to her I can't say. She... Wow. We're trying to have a conversation here. Jesus. What happened to her I can't say. She vanishes from tale and song sometime before Akizi pursued her chosen champion northward. But let this not dampen your enthusiasm for cooperation between Elf and Shagani. Great are the deeds and many are the accomplishments they achieved together before they faded into legend.
Some of the most inspiring songs end in sadness. Glorfindel need not apologize for it.
For the sake of Shurugnin and Minstrel, I will fight on and not be intimidated by the strength of our foes. The Tharduth and their Utug warriors are not unassailable, and their new defeat at Sabum Damar. They will know it again, for I am the daughter of Girhazi, a proud warrior of the Dumuri, and I follow the example of the great Shurugnin, who knew no fear. And we ding, so 57, 57, 57, 58, 57, okay. Cool. Marvellous. Onwards. Right, back along this road then. Just making sure that I didn't have anything that was broken still on my legendaries, because that was a problem for a while. That sky's cool. That's an okay kind of sky. But, okay. Somewhere along here. The brakes.
Ever since we departed Zajana, I suspected our road would bring us to Amak's duel in Idagal.
I did not expect the situation with which we are now threatened, that the Ordakai who control the city might be manipulated by the Tharduth.
Shinjamin and Kishatel have set out for Kijan to bring word back to Sharamizadi.
I remain with you, Falco, for I fought at the Sabur Damar, the Red Rush battle. I know the danger posed by the Tharduth, the fallen Sardusha, and the honour of the Dumuri, and will fight alongside you against them. Okay, so we're going to get some decent boots. Are they even much of an upgrade? Tactical increase in vitality, increase in will, get tactical mitigation rather than fate or finesse. Okay. We'll take them anyway.
Of our company, only Olishar has walked into Idagal. Will he tell us what to expect?
Okay. Will you tell us what to expect? That is the question.
Amak's duel has borne many names over the span of its history, each chosen by the power that controlled it.
The Manoons of Nisaka, the Korthan League, and now the Ordakai. But Brahazi is right. We should not make directly for Amak's duel. Instead, let us pass into Idagal and follow the road northward. There we'll find a pleasant settlement beside a green oasis. It is called a harbour. and the Beltani herdsmen who dwell there showed me kindness while I wandered. A few years before I was imprisoned by the Ordekai. If Malgarzor lives there still, he may help us. I knew him not, but by the reputation he was a man of influence among those who lived by the water. Okay, so we are off into Iragal. Off we go. Boink, boink. Oh. Cool. Nice. Opening up to another landscape. Yeah. Wee, blink.
Riches chase you, friend.
Cool. Whoop. Up here somewhere. Okay. Malgazor, okay.
Outsiders are often drawn to a harbour by the oasis.
Midnight at the oasis. Do-do. Put your camel to bed. I think we can get out of here. This way. We can't. Maybe we can. Let's trundle up the hill. Ooh, let's draw scavenger. Steal where you go. Right. You do not have enough room for that. There's a fucking shocker. Why am I not surprised? Okay, up here. This is actually the right place. Vultures, vultures, and vultures. So we've got to find vultures. I mean, the landscape is peppered with seemingly skulls and stuff of previous animals. So it would suggest that there are vultures around. Although they don't seem very big vultures. Boink. Okay, so this is this one done. Nice. So we trotted along. It's a nice viewpoint. We have to get up here to actually see a bit better. Maybe. Boink. Can we get up here though? That's the thing. Doesn't look like it. Nah. Rubbish. Oh, maybe we can get here. No. We're blocked off. Whoop. Hello. Sliding through. What might be a bit of a tall order. Look. But down we go. So, Mordecai vultures and brigand vultures. A loose, warm Mumak. They will probably attack, although they might just go by general direction first. Badoink. They're gonna be in that town? Okay, it looks like let's get into that town. Not entirely sure how we're going to actually achieve that. Possibly over there? Maybe. Whoop, hello. Whoa, fallen through some scenery. It's not good. So can we actually get up here? Can we? Okay. Is there a gap through here? Okay, there's an Mordecai warrior there. Might have to kick his ass. This is 160 territory as well. Boink. Mordecai, Bane of Idagal. Okay, there's a battle cat up there just looking at me, giving me evils. Wow. Okay, I need to get the frickety dickety out of there, I think, because I'm going to get absolutely done over if I'm not careful. Still going to get done over. Boop, boop. He's still following me. Out of combat. Cool. Damn. Yeah, that lookout was taking some big chunks. Big chunks. I wasn't happy about sandblasted fair. So the vultures in question are not actually vultures, they are people vultures. Oh. Sorcerer. details I want. And the lookout. There we go. It's them done. Cool. Kill them 4. Let's get out of there. Ooh, a borrow signet. Okay. Bit of reputation going on there. We've got a wild donkey. Oh, hello. Bloody saddle. Boink. Okay. And more brigand vultures at Kidubala. Doink. Rainforest. Up the hill. Nice. Aha. There we go. 2 of 4. Nice. Three of 4. Should be possibly somebody around here, maybe. Rubbish. Cool. Right, let's go back to a harbour. Whoop. Onwards. Oop. Hello. Hello. Come on, mate. Can we climb the gap? Yep. Oh, get a cash. Here's a named one. Must be a bounty or something when you've got one wandering around with a name. Oop. Right, through. Follow this road. Follow this dirty road. It's quite an ominous place up there. Feel we may be going in there a few times. Right, hang on. I just need. Disguised robber. Nice. That was cool. Oh shit, I need to get out of there. There's 2 cutthroats coming down the hill as well, which are going to attack me. Which we could probably do with him here. Just don't want to be getting hit too hard by him. Keep moving away a little bit. Piss off these cutthroats if I can. I just don't want them to join in the melee. There we go. Wow, another one comes along as well. Wazix. That wasn't as pleasant as I'd hoped it'd be. It was a lot of backpedaling. Side over, yeah. Let's just jump over the side. Boop. Nice. Talk to Mal Gorzor in Ahaba. Here.
I understand you dealt with both the vultures and the vultures, friend of Ahaba.
Okay.
The den of stone that drained the lake of Idegal occurred before even the eldest resident of Ahaba was born. I would see the bones of these dragons.
It was Razi by the dragon bones in the dry realm west of Ahaba. Okay, nice. What I wanted to do is bring that up. So Sombook, let's just do the sword. We've been working on that. Minor ballad damage. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Let's do that. Piercing cry. Yup. There we go. An extra 2. Boop boop be doop. Nice. So we'll just go back onto the war steed. So let's exit. Okay. That'll be big dragon bones over there. Trick. No, go away. No data with you as well. Not today. Jackal, drakes, turtles, Scavengers. Oop. Oink. Nice. Right, okay. Looks like it's here that I guess to actually get to. Doom Drakeling is. Who is she? Wow, can't walk over that. She up there? What? Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I get up here? Yeah. No, for God's sake. See, that's quite irritating. You cut across there, and then all of a sudden you get put on this lower level, but then you have to come back round instead of just putting like a cheeky little pathway through there. Oof. Friction points. Stop putting friction points in. Ah, see? Damn. Can't get up there. Which would be another easy path to get back up to. I just end up sliding that down. Nice! That's not irritating at all. So we'll go completely around. Players invariably like to take the shortest route, which I did, and then they'll be able to end up taking longer to get there. Stop it! A loose war Mumak. As he stares at the dragon bones in awe.
It is one thing to hear the songs, but to see such evidence of them so near.
The dragons were so large, and yet Shurugnin faced them beside the lake of Idagal, and with the sword Ortheg, she brought them low. For a hearty falls silence. When she speaks again, her voice is a whisper. 3 were the children of Okizi. Know now their names, Ashuzu, Nuzuru, and Rabuk. Now forget them, for only Shurugnin remains. What's the guessing? That they're going to be resurrecting a certain small dragon or 2.
I believe Mithril stood beside Shurugnin when she faced the dragons, but she appears in no further tale.
When Akizi chased Shurugnin north to Urushdar, the Shigani warrior fought alone. Let us leave Rahazi to contemplate the dragon bones in peace. I would take a closer look at the great statue that stands beyond the edge of the lake bed to the west. Malgazorn named it the Dawn Border, and it watches over this land from a great height. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's an interesting one, isn't it? So it is. Indeed. Well, that's an even bigger place up there. Right, let's see if we can get all the way up there. Yeah, off we go. Tally-ho. Let's see. Trundle, trundle, McTrundle. Whoop. Okay. What are you doing here and who are you? Why do I feel like I'm going to come back at some point? Yeah. Mind the tortoise. I'm always baffled by, and I think it's probably because there aren't that many, maybe in certain countries, but how people get turtles and tortoises mixed up. Well, a tortoise is a land animal. Yeah. Whereas a turtle is, you know, can be found in water or around water. Yeah. Whereas a tortoise is very much shit. There we go. Very much a land animal. Can we get off the horse? No, we'll be good. There we go. Thank you. Oh, hello. He's not biting me, you gits. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I should have necessarily come in here. We found the place, but we don't need to be in here. Boop. Boop. Bloop. Right, okay, so we either go to the north or we come round to the south. Let's go to the south. Let's go round. Yeah. Right. Okay, let's get down now. So can we get around here without killing ourselves? The Tomb of Carbishil. Okay. Maybe. Oh well, I'm getting hit by everything now. There. Not today. We need to go over there. By the looks of it. I always think this land, obviously, it was like, oh, it's the when we first came into Umbar, it's like the biggest landmass, you know, that we've ever done. The biggest, you know, I won't say false advertising because that's kind of wrong, but it certainly is the largest. But it's certainly, I always feel it's the most empty because it's so big. It's. I think it's kind of worse than Rohan. There's just so much like empty space. Right, let's just I'll put that rock there. Let's just go to here because there is a travel horsey route. Guard, a guard. You've discovered the Dawn Warden. Nice.
May your day prove profitable.
May your day prove profitable. So how do I get up there then? I found the horse route here. Is there a pathway out? Up here, through here, perhaps? Maybe? This mountain, nothing happened. Oh. I don't have enough room for that. I'm not going to pick it up. Okay, travel to the feet of the Dawnwarden statue. Yeah, okay, so maybe we can get around here. He's around the other side, though. Ugh. Hey then, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you all. Hope you're well. Hope you're tickety-boo on this fine Sunday. We're just making our way through the lower parts of Umbar Illegal. I've not been here before. Oh, there's the stairs. I found him. Yay. Everyone stop looking. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Hey, Glorfindor's already got here. What does he need me for? Okay, the Dawnwarden Towers.
The Dawnwarden is a most impressive construction, even when seen from afar.
But more so when seen from below. I understand a similar statue stands to the north in Kudzagin, but that one lies in ruin. In his own language, Malgarzor named this great statue Uzur, and said many wayfarers and pilgrims travel great distances to see it. Perhaps you can speak with some of these travellers and learn what they can tell us about the Ordakai presence in Erdegal. They will likely not know anything concerning the Tharduth, but keep open your ears. Well, gotta keep open your ears. I'm not entirely sure how you do that. Yeah, but you know, I can't really say on stream. Boom, boom, boom. Right, okay, so talk to Dimuzaga and Balamar. Okay. Okay, they actually, oh, they're there. Oh god, I'm glad I didn't just dive off, thinking they were down in the camp.
Have you come from afar to worship Uzur, the great statue of Iziguz Menundari, the eternal ruler?
Time of his return is nearly at hand, when he will deliver Shagana from its enemies. Okay, interesting.
I dare not hope the Menundari will return during my lifetime.
Why has he not already come back to us? What more suffering could be required before he takes pity upon us? Has there not been war and bloodshed enough? Has there not been war and bloodshed enough to merit his return? Okay. Okay. Kindriki.
So many wayfarers come to this statue to appeal to the Menundari for his return.
The various keepsakes at the base of the statue is offerings for him, but I call it a futile endeavour. The eternal ruler will return at a time of his choosing, not of ours. Until that moment, all we can do is watch over his sacred sites. At night, I've heard a terrible wailing as of an anguished wind, and in the morning, assorted items have been taken from the base of Azur. I care not to the keepsakes that are taken, but sometimes stones go missing, and because they belong to Uzur, they are sacred. I have never caught them doing it, but I suspect the scavenging beast called Kergringer is to blame for these thefts. If you retrieve these sacred stones from their dens to the northeast, you will prove yourself a friend to the land of the people of this land and the memory of the Menundari. Okay, So we are going to go take on them Kergrims. Oh, there's some stairs this side. Handy. Boop, boop. Now the question is, can I get down without actually killing myself? In any way, shape or form. Okay, is it possible? Maybe. Slidey. And how about this end? Because we've got to get over there again, haven't we? I've defender. This looks possibly a little bit too high. I don't know. Right. Might be able to. Yeah. We can get up there. Cool. We got away with that one. Got away with it. Whee. Right. Aha. Knocked off now, aren't they? Well, let's find all these muckrakers. Muckaruckers. Yep. Right, so defeat Kergrim and then click the sacred stones. Right, let's just knock that off. The hill. Hello! Hello, Kergrim. I'm here to kill you. Thank you. Appreciate your cooperation. Stop leaving. Just didn't want to actually get a chomp. If he hit me one hard time, I was going to be in trouble. That wouldn't have been good, would it? Okay, we need 3 more. 1 more stone. We'll go across to the other side. Get 1 more Kergrim. Maybe if we're lucky we find a stone over here. There it is. Doink. Nice. Thank you all. Sacred stones. Bring the sacred stones to Kindirigi at the Dawn Warden. Okay. Now is that back exactly at the Dawn Warden, or is it just... No, it is. It's not at the camp. It's actually at the Dawn Warden. Ugh. Ugh. It's not what we're after, but there they are. C'est la vie. Buckets. Excuse me. Right. Okay, looks like we can possibly get up that way. Maybe. Yeah, let's try that. Ow. It's rude. Very rude. Yeah. Cutting through. trying to go through anyway until I waltzed into them bones and rocks and bones and rocks. Rocks and bones. Oh dear, quite tired today. Quite tired indeed. Right. Here if we can. Around here. Eee. There's the stairs. No. The stairs over here. Oh, doop, doop, doop. There's the stairs. How the frick do we get to them? Oh, okay. That's not good. I'm in a rock. Okay, let's just avoid the muckraker. It's fine. Dead show heckler. You're out of there. Right, let's head over here. Speak to you.
I am pleased a stranger would help us in this way. I thank you for it.
Ah, poop. That we don't need.
Because you have aided me on this day, I will give you some advice, stranger.
I will give you some advice. Get out of here. Make like a tree and leaf.
Thank you for indulging me in this detour, my friend.
Thank you for indulging me in this detour. Okay. Nice. Ah! Oh crap. I'd also run on. Ah! Oops. Right, so we gotta go back to Rahazi and... Okay, so we need to go around there. So let's get the steed. The steed indeed. And let's head through the gap if we can. And try not to get killed, knocked off, splattered. Break legs. Die. All kinds of things. Whoop. Now, I must remember as well. Hello. Is that they're up on a plinth overlooking the bones. They aren't down on the ground level, so I need to be up around the back here somewhere. For now, for now. Oh yeah, that's the older ones. Where are you? Over here somewhere? Yeah, another drake. There we go. Boink. Destroy all. Yes, we don't need. No.
The sight of these dragon bones will never leave my memory.
Okay. So now we need to go back to Ahabi. Okay. Don't want to know these people are up here. What relevance they have. Wow. War steeds. Such an annoying. Wow, I'm stuck on every bone now. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Right, let's boogie. A harbour? A harbour? That person either just jumped over that great red tortoise or they got punted. Doink! How you doing, Melon? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you. Are you well? How is life treating you? Okay. Okay, we're Leroying off. Oh shit, that might not be a good idea. Hey! Hey! Not like that. Survived. We actually survived, which I'm quite impressed about, to be fair. Hey, up is here. Look who he is. Inkanush.
I trust you were not sightseeing?
Mm-hmm. I love that. Yeah, we were actually. Glorfindel asked us to go check some shit out, so yeah, sorry about that. You explained that you were gathering information about the Ordekai presence in Idigal and their relationship with the newly awoken Sarduth of Damadur and the wizard Chuckles. My chiding was unserious, my friend, but I see you've already learned some of what I came to tell you. It was with haste that I joined Terkar's travellers after I finished my investigation in the Kalmakila. Their road aligned with mine, for the next engagement is within the walls of Emaxdul itself, and I knew your search would bring you near to that city. Listen now to what I have learned. I have made some connections between subjects about what we knew a little, and now I know a great deal. This is the connections word that we were talking about with magic earlier. Now it's the old spelling rather than the new spelling. Sorcerers of Aurak. In the year 2890 of the Third Age, Shurashhul of Aurak raged against the river Usal, for it blocked the passage of his armies north. With the aid of agents from Mordor, his sorcerers devised and cast deadly spells that cracked the earth about the springs of the river. The rituals triggered great tremors in the foundations of Murgelar, collapsing reservoirs beneath the surface and causing the Usal to run dry. The quakes continued for weeks, one after another, and the ensuing noise caused by the shifting of the rocks came to be known as the Din of Stone, which the Zajani scholars have read named Urash Zal. I showed you some of these accounts, Farkov. There are others which shed more light, more detail upon the scope of the injury inflicted during the Din of Stone. The Usul was not the only geological casualty of Ordak and Mordor's fell cooperation. The wells of the Usal slaver of the Agal were partially blocked, and the Idagal lake emptied, becoming a ruin of cracked and drunken mires. More than 100 years after the Din of Stone, the lake was shown no signs of restoration. Where the water might have gone, I cannot say. Perhaps great caverns beneath the surface are now flooded where once they were not. The sorcerers of Ordak have much to which to answer. Okay. The blight lands of Adagim. Comparing the records I found in the Kalmakila with the tales of the Kintai of Sul-Madash, I've come to the realization, Farkov. I believe the Din of Stones unleashed a fungal blight that now consumes Adagim. Note my use of unleashed rather than created, for I think the entity the Kintai named Shivigush, the Earth Terror, dwelt beneath Nisagim for untold ages of the world. It would have remained there forever, not the Ordekai cracked the earth beneath the Din of Stone during the Din of Stone. And maybe the fungal blight was fed by newly flooded caverns beneath the Muir, but of that I am less certain. The ritual commanded by Shurashul of Ordak damaged bastions along the entirety of Galar, from Emek-Dul to the northern gate of Zajana. Much of the damage was superficial, causing a spider's web of cracks to form along the outside of buildings and knocking items off of shelves. It was, of course, worse for the Tebemir. The Din of Stone collapsed mines up and down the entirety of the ridge, and thousands of dwarves were lost. Jirat Manesh survived, but its ruler sealed the fortress in the following years and took little notice of events in the wider world. Agents of the Tebemir that dared to leave Jirat Manesh attained much influence elsewhere in Middle-earth. I wonder if Koltek would have become a kinsman of the kindred of the coins in Umbar if the Tebemir of Jirat Manesh hadn't played a larger role in the region in the years following the Din of Stone. Okay. Ever since the Dagor Kalanthir was fought, I believe the Tharduth must possess more hidden vaults than the one we discovered at Tuduk. After all, a fox might gain access to one hen house, and if that is where you keep all of your hens, you will soon find yourself without eggs. The hobbits of the Shire with whom I am well acquainted would not risk a breakfast without eggs, Farkov. Now it seems clear to me the Tharduth must possess more than one hidden vault. Like Utug-Bur, another vault would be concealed within the rocks, the better to protect the Tharduth until the enchantment that preserved them came to its end. And also, like at Utug-Bur, this vault would not be accessible unless the face of the land was to be changed. Shurashul of Ordak knew nothing of the Tharduth, but the Din of Stone he caused would enable them to emerge when the time was right. I suspect the location of his second vault might be within Ansharu, but I see you have confirmed it for me.
After the defeat of Sauron during the War of the Ring, the Tharduth tested the will of any who strayed too near.
Too near their vault in Damadur. Did they compel the soldiers and sorcerers of Ordak to seek them out to finish what the Din of Stone had begun, claiming the blocked way into Damadur? I feel certain they did. Some to whom they speak may have resisted. The pryings of the Tharduth are ungentle. An unprepared mind would not withstand such invasion, and with resistance would be broken. But we have an advantage, my friend. The Tharduth slumbered within the vaults of thousands of years, and during that time these servants of Morgoth possessed no knowledge of the outside world. They emerged from their hidden vaults like children who know nothing of present days and must be taught. The Tharduth have chosen the Ordekai to teach them, and while the Empire of Ordak remains a danger to us, it still reels from Sauron's defeat during the War of the Ring. If the Tharduth are to learn the state of things from their Ordekai teachers, their classroom is sure to be within the fortress of Emek-Dul. You'll need to find a way inside, Forkov. For now, go to the northeast harbour. Go to northeast harbour and ask Ulisha what he can tell us. Okay. Here we go. Let's go see what they can tell us. Okay, hello. What can you tell us? Right, over here. There we go.
I told you we would see Tyrkart's travelers again.
Mm-hmm.
I have written more plays than I can count on 10 fingers, but this one is proving more difficult than those others.
Santagera shakes her head with disgust. The Otakai have commissioned us to perform a new play that will inspire their people. They want it called The Great Triumph of Mordor and Ordak, and it is intended to convey that their defeat in the war was actually a victory and their greatest triumph is still to come. Coin Farkov, and the performance of this play will keep the Terkatch travellers fed and comfortable for many months. But these are all lies.
I know these for lies because my friends were there, and they have told me how it was.
Right, so... Word, piercing cry damage won't be there. Oink. Doink. I've got a load that I need to try and throw in there. Okay, read the script. The Despairing herdsman tends his flock. He pauses, wipes the sweat from his brow, sees someone approaching. He runs across the stage. Despairing herdsman, I see a figure upon the horizon riding with great speed towards my humble patch of land. What tidings can this messenger bring to me that will lift my spirits? Can there be any such news? Halt, friend, and speak. Well, where do you ride with such speed? The messenger dismounts from his steed. I rode for many nights from the cold, hard lands, from Gondor in the north. Gondor? Despairing herdsman spits upon the ground. For a moment, a flower. Happy for the moisture seems to grow from the parched ground. Ask Zelma how to activate the trick flower. Gondor, a name is cursed, is a land of treacherous men and sorcerous elves. When my sons and my neighbours marched north, the armies of the Huel, I believe they were to return to victory. How could it be that it has arrived? The fight continues, my friend. I have returned to seek more soldiers. Rally to the banner of the Black Serpent, prepare. And victory will be yours. Pick up your sword and spear. I will. The spirit hand flips his shepherd crook upside down, revealing that it is actually a spear.
The only true word on that parchment is despairing.
Confident soldier and the Black Serpent stand outside the wall of the city. On the other side of the wall, numerous training dummies represent the cowardly soldiers of Gondor. We should see if someone can lie down and move them back and forth without them being too distracting. It should look like the Gondor soldiers are shivering with fear. If that does not come across, I have confident soldiers say something explaining. Confident, where's the enemy? And are there no men of Gondor willing to face us? They will not leave their city to face us on the open field. The Black Serpent, the winged beast of Mordor, will make them leave. When Jessamine enters wearing her wings, she flaps them once, twice, thrice, knocking over the Gondorian training dummies. If she's fast, she can put down the wings and put on her beard to become the wizard for the next seat. Confident soldiers, they are overcome by fear. The Black Serpent says the wizard emerges. He is the true ruler of Gondor. The wizard walks slowly onto the stage, holding his back and groaning. When he sees the audience, he straightens up quickly and looks embarrassed. There coughs and adopts a fearsome visage. Wizard in booming voice, who thinks to steal the kingdom from me? It will be mine by right of conquest, wizard. Never. They duel and the Black Serpent cuts the wizard's wooden sword in half. Mashkanu can likely do this with an ordinary weapon, but we should still cut halfway through the wooden sword in the appropriate place to ensure it will break correctly. Wizard cowardly, I must flee. Farewell. Flash pops cover his escape off stage. Okay.
Oh, it cannot be that bad, can it?
Okay. Okay.
I fought on the field before the great city in the north. I know what there befell.
companions are as supportive as ever. But by itself, that puts no words on the page. I will keep at it.
It has been nice to catch up with Tirkar's travelers, but we should no longer delay our work. We need to scout the approach to Amak's duel, and learn if there is a way past the sentries.
Right, so we need to go past. Okay, so it's all the way down there. Okay. I hadn't actually realised it was down there. I would have been looking at the map and been too busy looking up here rather than down there. What's this place then? Dur Nagar, okay. So we'll go trundle across and find a... that stable master. Yep, that's right. After we've found that, then we can approach down to the south to Amak's duel. Excuse me. In fact, what I should do is set my milestone to here for the time being. Okay. Let's go do that, shall we? Whoop. Lots of people. Let's get on the war steed. We need to head south and then directly west. So follow the road. Aha. That would be what the road is, but we can't use it because it's the bridge that's broken. So that would be a no. But maybe we can go down the side of it. And come up the other side. We might have to do that. Oop. Okay. See if we can get anywhere up here. Okay, there's a pathway there, so that's good. Right, so if we open up this, then we don't have to worry about trying to get through here anymore. Whoop, let's not fall off. Concentrate, concentrate. Dur Nagu.
Riches chase you, friend.
Go. Let's get out of here. So, okay, there's seemingly that's the alternative path, isn't it? That. Oop. I'm quite lucky there that we didn't get chomped. Yeah, along here, across there. So that would be it. The alternative way. Okay, looks like we need to be up there. Okay. Nice. That will lead us to nowhere, so we'll just keep following this path. And hopefully we can cut up here, perhaps? Okay, yeah, we can. Whee! Oh, hello, you've just done a reset, so there's obviously somebody else around here. There you. Rude. Just bloody rude. Okay, obviously somebody's coming through here as well, just ahead of me. That's a big city. That's quite a big city. Oh, it's him there. Mm-hmm. What's that? Crumbled masonry outside Emax Duel. Be difficult, if not possible, to enter Emax Duel from this side. Okay. Go. We're on the other side then. Let's go round again. Okay, some of the rocks are not rocks, just decorations. Yeah, we don't want to get hit by either of them. Ignore him. See, it's Guardian. I see a little chance of sneaking in past the sentries. We may need to fight our way inside. Let's return to Inkanush and tell him what we have learned. Okay. Now, let's just travel then. So, I don't have to worry about that. Right. Let's head over here. Right, here we are. Oop.
Glorfindel suggests that you fight your way into Amok's duel? Has he taken leave of his senses?
I mean, as we won't frighten him, so I have an idea, Inkanush. If we sneak Farco into the city the same way we snuck out Ulishar, we go to perform Sotogera's new play, Farco could be hidden among the costumes beneath a hooded cloak.
That will not work this time, Mashkanu.
Guards of the city are much more vigilant now than before. We'll search our things, and if Farco is among them, our secret passenger will be discovered.
I have it!
Just been quivers with excitement. If our friend is a part to play in the performance, the guards will have to let Farkov in. Just means at you excitedly. After you've played your part, you can then sneak away to search the keep. Once you find whatever it is that Inkanush seeks within those walls, you can return to us and we'll all leave together.
It is not enough.
Farkov does not know the interior of the keep. Willishar takes a deep breath before he continues, and when he speaks, his voice is low and quiet. Someone must accompany you to knows the layout of the keep, someone who has been there before. They need to go with you, otherwise we'll not be able to search the keep before the performance ends. Rubbish. Let's just get rid of it for the time being.
The interior of the keep of Amok's duel is a confusing maze of stairs and hallways. But I have not forgotten its layout.
He's not forgotten its layout, so we're good. We're good. Cool. Nice.
It will take me some time to revise the play to include you and Ulishar.
Cool, cool. Nice. Okay, let's trundle across to the other side. Boop. See what's going on there. Right, Atalsi.
We need a Mumak. Don't ask.
Atalsi, the Satagera has requested your help to return the things that were needed for the performance, and the playwright is hoping for as large a spectacle as possible. Hey, miss, I'm not surprised. It is most easy for Satagera to write these things into her plays, but who must then arrange for them to be found? Atalsi and Mashkanu most of the time. I've already obtained a pass from the Order Kai, allowing us to use one of their Mumakil for our purpose. I will give you the pass, and you can show it to Shadagun Ganda, the Murmak Keeper. Find him at the Skardolv south of Ahabar. I would have selected a small one, but Satagera will want the biggest we can get. Okay. Okay. Okay, this might be a bad idea because this is a very steep hill and I'm only on a normal steed. Caracal. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, back on the path. We're good, we're good, we're good. Bring the pass to the Shadowgan Gander, the keeper of the Mother Kill at the Scar Delve, which I presume is...
What do you want? Speak quickly, or I will summon the...
Hey, Shadowgan Gander, the pass, and he breaks the wax seal upon it. Sweat breaks upon his brow as he reads the contents. At last, he looks up, a relief smile on his face. And so many of these noticed at the start of the year, strangers, so many of them were co-outfit with harness and armour sent north of the wall. And this morning, we're doing no fit for battle. They were left behind to hold stone and timber. Well, the moment you see will not be asked to fight. Point out which of the creatures you would like to join before these travellers for their performance before the Lords of Emax duel. I presume that's that one.
I will see what I can do. You have chosen one of the more obstinate creatures of this earth.
The travellers will make them work what they need. I hope the performance will show the Lords of Emax duel the value of raising Mumma Kill even in the time of peace and the quality of their minders. Right, we can go back again then. Okay. Let's go. Up we go. This way. Nearly went the wrong way. Oh, nearly. That would have been a bit of an arse, wouldn't it? Right, round through this side. Let's get through here.
The writing goes slowly, but I have incorporated both you and Ulishar into an early scene.
After the two of you have been seen by the audience, it will be when you're tasked to slip away and search the keep while you hold their attention upon us. The moment I asked Altassel to get us for what should prove useful. Here, Falk of your party is labelled Hero of Gondor and Urshal with Northern Elf. Read this portion of the script and commit it to your memory. Relation to Ulishar. He says he will have no trouble with his own part, and yours should be easy enough. The difficult task will begin after you two slip away, of course. Okay, so I've got to shout me. I'm just going to write that down because I'm half expecting certain content to turn around and say, you know, like choose this. What is your lines? Northern Elf and me, you will not stand alone. And who are you? I am the elf of the Northern Forest, and my skill is unmatched. There's trumpet blasts. Is it possible we might have not very fine control over the Muvak? Does or does not? Let's hope it. Here Gondor faints at the arousal, and after a beat, the Northern Elf faints as well. Always for laughter. Okay, so literally that's all I need to do. Right.
I hope you suffer not from the fright of being on stage.
Landing condition southeast Alabar. Okay, back this way. Boink. There he is.
Yes, I am worried.
This plan will get you inside the keep of Max Duel, but its true success depends upon something else. Whether the attention of the Ordekai and of the Tharduth is sufficiently held by the performance. You and Ulashar need time to search the inner sanctum for the plans of the Tharduth and the Ordekai. But secrecy is our ally, Farkov, and lends us the advantage. The Tharduth that departed Damadur and accompanied the Ordak to MX Duel will expect no such intrusion. Glorfindel and I cannot join you, for our presence would risk drawing their attention. If they remain unalerted, I believe we can learn whether next the Tharduth intend to send their Utugui. I expect they will desire to destroy Gondor and the kingdoms of the north, but there is another possibility. The Hool of Ordak and his sons fell during the War of the Ring, but no empire can remain leaderless. If a new Hool has come to power in the south, he or she may have much to fear from these newly awakened creatures of evil. They served Morgoth, and they will serve no other, and certainly not a Hool of Ordak. This is the sort of thing I need you and Ulashar to learn.
Satagera wanted me to give you some advice about performing before an audience.
Such a thing is difficult to learn in a single lesson. You must demonstrate confidence, Farkov. An audience can tell if you believe you or what you're showing to them. Mashkaru laughed humorously. This is particular play. They will be difficult for all of us. The Lawson Lazely of MX Duel want us to convince their people that the victory of Ordak is near at hand, and any of us who were there know otherwise. Some of us may still be there, lost in the north, like Urumam and our beloved Kazin, and others of my friends are known to be slain, cut down in the forest like Terka, or trampled beneath the great city like Zurush. Had we not a purpose to accomplish here, I may have taken advantage of this in a moment to slay at least one of these lords of MX Duel. For months I blamed the wizard Mithrandir, who was Inkanush, for the death of my friends and my family, but it was Ordak and Barkush who sent us to that war. Barkush is gone, but Ordak remains. If you can learn something that will hurt them, I will not true the staying of my hand. Or not rue, rather. Sorry, I completely misread that. Really sharp.
I have been remembering the time of my captivity.
For 2 years I laboured in the mines, but as my health worsened, the overseers came to realise I could not survive much longer beneath the earth. In the early days, they were delighted to send a kin to below ground, but as my speed suffered, they decided my slow toil was not worth the jest. They sent me to the MX Duel to serve the nobles who dwelt there. Lords and ladies unaccustomed to wielding weapons, there was no call for them to march forth with a Hool when the Black Serpent departed for the war Barkush commanded. The work was lighter than in the mines, but my health remained poor, and the punishments I endured were just as severe. Had I not encountered Terka that night, I'm certain I would have died within the keep of MX Duel. And now I return. If we learn something to undermine the plans of Ordak and the Tharduth, who slew my brother, it will be worth it. This will truly be Satagera's masterpiece, Farkov.
I am as ready as ever I will be. Let us find Ashar Mul and tell him we are prepared to go.
Okay.
You are ready, sir. Once we depart for MX Duel, there will be no turning back.
Okay. Let me just double, triple, quadruple check. So what I need to do is shared vault, not my vault. I need shared vault. There. Okie dokie. Okay, let's just use that. There we go. Right, tasks. Nothing to that one. Anything for this one? That will be a no 2. Okay, we've got one tiny thing that just we grabbed there. That wasn't great, was it? I feel like I'm going to need more task carryalls. Yes, yeah, they're running out of space again. Yeah, okay. Burp. Cry of the Chorus cooldown. I don't actually if we had anything on there. Oops, not what I wanted to press. Do we have Cry of the Chorus cooldown on that? Don't think so. What we do there. That is a 16, so I think we've already got that anyway, haven't we? Yeah. Well, that's outgoing healing, so... Yeah, okay. It's a bit unfortunate, but there you go. C'est la vie. Healing over time. That might be something that we can... Yeah, I need to so do something with them as well. Ah, rubbish. Anyway, for the time being, let's just check. Oh yeah, we can't do anything with, can we? Wood. Do boop 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 boop. Okay, hides. Yeah. Whoop. Get out the way. Get out of it. Alright, essences. Yeah, that can go into there as well. Oh. Nothing else there that I can just generally see that we can plonk in there straight away. I mean, we can open these. These are all traceries, so it's a gold tracery. Yeah, okay. And then that all can just go into there as well. Thank you. Splendissimo. It's kind of giving us a little bit more room. Not a huge amount, but you know, a little bit. Is that actually better than what we've got? Yeah, okay. We'll fly with what we've got. Let's go. Let's go.
It is a good plan. Remain calm and confident, and all will be well.
Remain calm and confident, and all will be well.
Lords and ladies of Amax Duel, soldiers of Ordach, I hope you will enjoy this day our simple entertainment. The great triumph of Mordor and Ordach, written by our own famed Satagera.
Cool. Nice. The first part of our mission has gone smoothly, Van. We have infiltrated the very belly of Emek's jewel without raising the suspicion of the lords and ladies of the keep. As well, they seem entertained by Satagera's words at the performance of Ashamrul, Zimhelka, and Mashkanu, saying nothing of Jessamine, who has always obtained the most laughter and the greatest applause. But our role in the performance approaches. Let us join Satagera by the door to the stage and await our cue. Lords and ladies of Emek's duel seem enraptured by the play to this point. Let's hope that continues. Remember Farkov, Mashkanu will say some heroes of Gondor still remain, and then Armashul will ask who. At that point, you are to run up the stairs directly opposite us and stand by the entrance to the hallway. I will tell you the precise moment when this happens. Then you will wait until the Murmak makes his appearance, and then Mashkanu asks you, well, you are to dramatically faint. Afterwards, while the audience is distracted, you and Udashar will slip into the hallway and search the Lord's study. The information Inkanush desires. Okay.
The tides turn in our favor. No enemies of Ordok can stand against us.
Be not overconfident, my friend. Some heroes of Gondor still remain.
Who?
Now.
And me, you will not stand alone.
Who are you?
I am an elf of the northern forests, and my skill with the bow is unmatched.
I think we can match it. Release Zamumak!
Well,
our Mumakil tower above the horsemen that seek to protect the city. Remain on guard. They may still have some tricks in reserve.
Okay, is this where we should have been? Or hang on. Where? Oh, okay, down here. Because I didn't see it on the minimap. Ah. Okay. Okay, I'll go through there. Right. Whoop. Scattered papers. Somebody's going to turn up in there. Gather the notes we put us with long with studying them for good news. I need something with which I can prove my worth to the frightful ones who came from the Damadur. My mind is my own for now. There's the fleet being built at Starkhaven in Sunderland can restore Ordak to glory. Thought may see my value. I will write more letter. I've doubt my efforts and study once more the record of the song's constructions. GS. Kobagash was in a poetic mood where we named Bakushi's fleet the Song of Waves and Wind, believing it would be the greatest accomplishment we would oversee to Azhul. The wide dark mere was new and appeared on no map, overlooked only by the skeletal gaze of the ruins of Kas-Ukin, and it was large enough to hold a vast number of warships. The river Ikoban remained navigable all the way to the sea, and with the sharp-eyed archers and spearmen stationed upon the bounds, the lake and its accompanying shipyard could remain secret for as long as it proved necessary. Nissigim lay nearby, but its trees were blighted and it rapidly became a ghost forest. A few of its timbers were suitable for firewood, let alone for shipbuilding. Timbers for the fleet and stone for the shipyard and its wharves had to be carted by Mumakil from the Muir. Wagons departed from Carnarvon Yard and elsewhere every few days, and the Temmermere accepted payments of silver and gold and asking a few questions. Kolbachul died of the gout long before the song was completed, but Mordor and Ornak worked together to finish the weapon that could destroy their shared enemy. The arrival of the Song of Waves and Wind in the shores of Gondor would signal the beginning of the war, but for some unknown reason, Barkush launched the attack before the fleet was ready. It stood idle at Sugnidir, the Fierwater, for the duration of the war. It stands there still even as a new king rules in Gondor and believe Ordak to be defeated. To prepare for Goram's side by Lagil of Emaxdul, scribe of Ordak.
Look at this. An unsent letter.
My Hul, I fear for Ordak. The terrible woman who came from Damadur possesses some sorcerous power over even the strongest of wills. She demands that we crush Gondor, and if we do not, she will take matters into her own hands. The war has left us with few options, but she cares not. I have hired a playwright to convince her that Ordak is strong, but I fear her patience will not last. I told her about the Song of Waves and Wind. If Mordor ordered the construction of this fleet in secret, she asked, why did the Dark Lord Sauron not wait for it to be finished? I had no answer for her. What could I say? We must now pin all of our hopes upon the song. We must use it to destroy Gondor. I will send word to the shipyard at Suknidar, the Fierwater, that the song must set sail at once. That must be enough for Thorfril. If it is not...
That is where the letter ends. He must have intended to finish it after the play.
There's something of great import, Farkov. A secret fleet of warships has been in construction for many years at the head of the river Ikoban, and even now it nears completion. This must be enough for Inkanush. We may have been away for too long.
We must get back to the stage, and quickly!
What's the betting we get caught? What's the bet?
Alas for the dead! Our great victory was taken from us by trickery! Remember always the glory of the Black Serpent! We can still seize victory for the Hul and for Orda, but we must not give up!
Oh. Marvellous. Excellent. See, an accomplished performance, almost Oscar-worthy.
What did you learn? Quickly now.
Inkanush, listen closely as you describe what you learned about Sugnidir, the Fierwater, and the long creation of the Songs of Waves and Wind. There was structures buried deep in thought. You should have known, Farkov. When the din of stone shook the mirror, it collapsed a great cavern to the east of Ikoban. The river rushed into the chasm, creating a vast lake that showed on no map. After Thorongil destroyed the Corsair fleet at Umbar, Sauron demanded a new fleet be built. The Fierwater proved the perfect location. Had he not loosed his war too soon and waited for the song to be complete, things might have turned out differently. The fleet was kept secret for all and may have prevented the masters of Mordor from attempting to harness it against us. Inkanush tilts his head to one side, thinking, secret from all, did I say? No. Azagath knew of this fleet, this Song of Waves and Wind, and so did Nakasi Wave Reaper. This may be a problem.
From your account, it sounds like the song is nearing completion, but is not yet ready.
We are fortunate. If goods and supplies travel by wagon from Canag Valyar to Sugnidir, one of the 2 secret stowaways might gain access to the harbour where the song is being constructed. Can I count upon you to do this, Farkov? You must prevent the song from setting sail. I will remain here to combat the Tharduth, but I do not ask you to travel alone. Any who seek to go with you on this journey into danger will have my approval. Dr. Glorfindel and Ulishar. There's Glorfindel.
I must remain within Kanush to face the Tarduth of Damadur, if it comes to that.
Okay. Okay, he's not coming with us. And across the bridge. Wow. Hiccups. Some hickety hiccups. Right, Ulishar. Yeah, you do.
If you ask me to go with you, I will. But my heart tells me to remain.
While I stay in this land, I owe them a debt of friendship for all they have done, and I want to stay and fight the Tharduth if Inkanush asks it of me. My heart may also not stop racing since we passed within Emak's duel. I'm not sure it could handle another mission of secrecy so soon after the last. Okay, Razi. There she is.
I will accompany you on this journey. Such a fleet as you described threatens my home and my people.
And no daughter of Iridir could let this danger remain unmet and unopposed. Supplies depart for Surnigar from the Canag south of Jirit Menesh, Canag Valyar. That is where you encountered that impolite Tememir, is it not? If we are fortunate, he may unwittingly drive us to the harbour where the Song of Winds and Waves is under construction. To Canag Valyar then, without delay. Okay. Right, so, okay, vitality, crit, a lot more vitality, definite crit finesse, okay, Primus, we'll put that on. Gives us a boost up to 300,000, not too shabba. Cool. Better than a kick in the nuts, dude. Better than a kick in the nuts, dude. Right. So that is just back to there. Okay, right, so let's get on the war steed. Let's head back there. Let's see if we can get where we need to be. Meow. Meow. Whoop. Right, and off up here. Yeah, good. Okay. Somebody there as well. Doop. All of a sudden, everything loaded in. You can tell it's a Sunday. Servers are getting hammered. My latency 17. Okay, that's good. Shit ton better than it used to be at 90 odd milliseconds. Oof. And should do the height of the sky. Yep. Ow. 22,000. Having a laugh. Well. Where's my house? Unfortunately, there's no sign of the Tememir who accused you on the last visit.
Luck is with us. According to these papers, a wagon is soon to depart.
Okay. I am in combat for some reason. No, was. Not anymore.
Then we must quickly conceal ourselves within the departing wagon. We must speak only quietly, or we shall be discovered.
The cargo of this wagon transports Farkov. There is not the ropes and timbers I expect necessary to finish construction of his fleet of ships. Much of these supplies of wealthy goods and valuables. For this purpose, does the Temmermere wagon driver bring these items to the Nedar? Oh, okay. Which is the front and which is the back then? Yeah, the crunching of footsteps beside the wagon.
I hear you. I will be back as soon as I can, and with gold. Vedefiti!
Now we wait. Make yourself comfortable. Okay. We're on a little journey. We're on a little journey. Different amount of passage of time as the wagon rumbles onwards. Shurugman's own adventure like this Farkov song and tales record only deeds of daring and courage, which was made of a contest of strength against the dragons, but little is said of the days and weeks between such battles, though they must have existed. While our own songs speak of this wagon ride, I suppose that depends on what awaits us at the end of it. Triumphant victory or crushing defeat.
Fine enough. But the road is a thirsty one.
Do you think he's under control from some of the other ones? Because he seems to be talking to himself. It's almost like a one-way conversation.
I think he is gone. Let us see where we have come.
It is like he's talking on the mobile phone, but you're only getting his side of the conversation. Oh, look at all this. Oof. Sugnidar, the fear water. So what the hell is this then? So, oh, okay. It's up there, is it? Okay.
We made it. This is Sugnidar, the fear water. None saw us arrive. Might we use this to our advantage?
Okay, travel northwest to the camp of Komabor. Okay.
May your day prove profitable.
Indeed. Hi, stranger. You must be new here, all glory to the Hool. You repeat the sentiment, and Nordak nods pleasantly. It warms my heart to hear it. You exclaim to share our purpose here, but I do not believe it. If they thought Mordor had their advantage, they would turn on us as the span of a breath. The corsairs down at Bakridar and at the Starkhaven mumble their oaths, but they resent the Hool, I'm sure of it. I wish Ordak had no need of either, but this great work began before I was even born, and I was not consulted. It's taken great costly lives to build the Song of Waves and Wind, and now we only wait for the signal to sail. You're fortunate to join us today, stranger. Abati the dwarf has just arrived, and he brings goods and provisions from far away. He comes back every few weeks and sets up shop. His arrival is always welcome. It helps to break up the monotony of our days, which are spent mostly in waiting. His prices could be lower, though. I admit it. Especially easy transport or what from the use of the Order Kai.
What do you think you are doing? You should not be lingering in this place.
Okay. Feel like this is gonna go wrong.
Do I know you, stranger?
Okay. Not really walking, jogging, but you know. Yeah, can't pick you in, you know. Walking with. I'll further you within the enemy encampment. You described to her as the map you memorized, and she knows agree it'll be. Signing names to locations in her head, and to have learned some things that might be of use to us. The Order Kai are not alone in Signidia, and they are not happy about it. While listening to the conversation of the Order Kai, I've learned something of their associates in the Fearwater. Orcs have established an encampment to the east of here. Drushkala, fort that was drowned when the Lake of Sugnidir was formed. During the reign of Barkush, the Orcs and the Order Kai have made to work together. Now that he is gone, the two groups find it more difficult to coexist, and there has been fighting between the two. The map you saw contained markings on the other side of the river for a place named the Haven of Bakridar, which seems to be a Corsair encampment. The Order Kai need crews to sail the ship, but I'm not certain how they convince these sailors. There's little love between Umbar and Ordak these days. Beyond Bakridar and the dwarves and the jetties of Starkhaven must serve as the primary shipbuilding location for the song. Let us first travel eastward towards Drushkala. After we've seen the orcs, we'll turn our attention to the other side of the river. Okay. So if we go, okay, on to there. There we go. Let's have a little nosy over here. Whoop. That wasn't what we intended, but there you go. Not to worry, not to worry. Right, we can see a lot of things there. Right, I am going to stop there. Coming up to a good lengthy stream, and we've got a dog to walk shortly as well. So yeah, I'm going to get out of there. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever you're doing. We may be back later. Who knows? I'm probably not going to even watch the World Cup final later this evening, but yeah, it's what it is. But yeah, it's been good to be back. James, thank you very much for the resub. Much appreciated as always. And everybody else that's been in, glad to see you all. Hope you're well. Hope you're all tickety-boo. And yes, we shall return again with more. In the meantime, folks, take care, be good. See you soon. Bye for now.